The Mombasa Republican Council finds itself in a tight corner, facing the wrath and might of the government, with authorities keen to cut the funding and support to the group the state considers a threat to security. And a police probe focusing on the activities of 3 politicians and 2 businessmen believed to be funding the group.
Sponsor ama anapatia pesa MRC, wote tutaweka kwa sufuria moja. Awe nani, there will be no sacred cows. I can tell you that.
We not pursue anybody just because of a name or a title that they're holding. We'll pursue them based on evidence that we have, or the evidence that we're going to collect.
Kwani kuna makosa gani ikiwa wako wabunge au kama kuna matajiri ambao wanauzuliwa urongo na serikali kwamba wana finance MRC, kama wako ni shida ni kitu gani?
But the Muslims for Human Rights lobby group and other civil society organizations convened a press conference in Mombasa Sunday to condemn that crackdown. The activists say the government is intimidating those associating with a group that is legitimate.
We suspect there may be people who may be looking at benefiting politically from causing unrest in this region, and these people are the ones who are now trying to push this propaganda forward. So they should not violate the rights of the people.
Muhuri referred to a recent High Court ruling that lifted a ban on MRC as proof that the organization was a legitimate outfit fronting for the rights of coast residents.
The only way is for MRC to organize itself and register itself as a political party.
There is nothing that is stopping anyone from working with a group that is legal in the country, unless the courts come out clearly and say that this group is illegal.
Muhuri says politicians and businessmen at the coast have been intimidated to the point where they cannot raise bail for MRC spokesman Rashid Mraja and other officials.
But if you have the funds and you're afraid, please present those funds to us and we shall ensure that bail or bond is secured for these people.
The Human Rights Lobby Group has now given the government an ultimatum and has warned of protests that the coast should what it sees as a campaign of intimidation continue.
We'll give the government 14 days to ensure that justice is done. Failure to which, then we will exercise Article 37 of the Constitution of Kenya and ensure that our rights are guaranteed.
And as the current debate rages on, the late Harrison Maitha, the slain bodyguard of Fisheries Development Minister Amason Kingi, was laid to rest at his Magarini home. Maitha was killed by suspected MRC members who attacked a campaign rally in Mtwapa as they defended Minister Kingi. The gang was shouting that elections would not be held at the coast. Emotions ran high at the burial, where tributes for Maitha also flowed.
Na aliyelala pale alikufa kishujaa akifanya kazi aliyekuwa amepewa ya kumlinda maisha waziri Kingi.
Muhuri wants all cases of insecurity at the coast probed properly, and the group has cautioned against a rush to blame the MRC, even when investigations into recent insecurity cases are not complete.
Anything ikitokea MRC, the security forces are failing to do their work, they are failing to investigate.
Even as the government maintains its hardline stance on the MRC, particularly its secessionist demands.
Just wait. You will see what will happen in the next few days.
High-ranking government officials led by Internal Security Minister Kato Olemetito are preparing to hold talks with coast leaders in a move aimed at addressing legitimate concerns of coast residents and easing tensions there. Abdi Osman, Sunday Live.